today. Can you just talk about his improvement from maybe where he was in the fall to where he is now in the spring?
I feel like, honestly, it's night and day. Like, he came with his offseason trying to work hard, trying to improve on his weaknesses. Alden's the type of guy, that's the first in the weight room, last to leave. He's out here doing stuff at night, by himself. And, I applaud him for, the work he put in his offseason to show today out on the field.
You guys have as an offensive line shuffled around a lot, playing a lot of new positions. How would you grade yourself considering how would you grade the whole offensive line considering you guys move around a lot?
Are you saying today or just the whole spring?
Throughout the spring, the last couple of weeks.
A lot of guys show, different things they can do. It started, Coach Mahoney told us we're going to do things to see, if injuries happen or something occurred, then we need to see who can play what. And I felt like a lot of guys embraced it. I haven't been on the left side since I was in had school. And, Zach had his first time playing tackle. He did well. And I feel like it helps because, it could show us what we had.
Just how big is it to have that kind of versatility where you can shuffle guys around?
It helps a lot, especially in this league, if you can have 7 linemen that are rotating and playing, that's good. I feel like we got a lot of guys that are capable of playing.
Brian, how far do you think the defense has come from day one when Coach Jones got here through the orange and white game?
I think we came a long way. Our discipline got better. When everyone gets our eyes to the sideline to get the call, we don't rely on one person. So we just get a lot of good communication going on. So I think we came a long way from the first day.
Where do you think y'all's confidence level is now to where compared to at the end of last season when, the struggles were pretty bad?
I can tell our confidence went up a lot. You can hear it in our DBs especially, they want the ball thrown their way. They're not afraid of any competition. So I feel like our confidence level is just out the roof right now.
What's the basis for that confidence?
I think it's just success. We had a lot of success in our practices, and we know the defense very well, so it gives us a lot of confidence when we go out there and know what we're doing.
Juwan, how do you think the defense looked all spring? Because you're going up against those guys.
I'm actually excited. I'm proud because I seen him come a long way. Randy Boy himself, he bounced back from his ACL. He's been keeping everybody positive on defense, and AJ and him, they've been pushing everybody. And, it feels good, compete every day at practice, compete with your defense, feel like you're getting better. And, they bring the tempo every day, and they showed it today what they're capable of. And we just got to take this summer as an offense and work and continue to work on defense. It will be fine.
Juwan, it's kind of a double-edged sword. When their defense is doing well, the offense is obviously maybe concerned a little bit. How much is there a concern versus how much are you just happy they're doing well?
It could definitely be frustrating, whether you're playing your defense or somebody else's defense, if you're not, the tempo is messed up or you're not doing a lot. But, it's a positive because they're on our side, they're on our team. But, like I said, the offense, we need to get together and have a good summer, have a great summer as a team, especially as an offense, get this chemistry going with all these new guys.
There's been much made about the atmosphere here at this game today. You've been around here long enough. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I want to say thank you to all the people that came. I know a lot of guys, was trying to get people to come on Twitter, stuff like that, and people answered today. I really appreciate it. It was our last spring game. Like I said, it was the second biggest crowd. It really shows how much, they're invested too as fans. They believe in what Coach Jones is saying just as much as we do.
What do you think about the overall environment, both of you guys, with the DJ booth in the corner and Coach Jones getting people to call plays in the stands? What do you think of it?
Coach Jones was the president today. It felt like he was kissing babies and stuff. But it was fun. It felt like a concert. He told us before, he was like, we're going to perform. We've been working to perform and, to let all these people see what we've been working with.
Well, can you talk about the improvement you've seen in the defensive front from the start of spring to now? It seems like this penetration has gotten a lot better from a year ago.
Coach Jones is always on Big Dan. Big Dan McCullers, he's always on him, and Big Dan has improved. He's bought totally in, and you can see a big difference in his play too. His play from play 1 to play 10 is still consistent, and as a defensive front, guys, Corey Miller showed up today, Jacquez Smith, and I just feel like like I said before, the defense has been working. They didn't like what happened last season, and they took that over and carried it over to the weight room, carried it over to on the field, and it showed today.
And Brian, can you tell the differences for the pass rush? Things easier back there. You don't have to stay on guys as long.
Yeah, I could tell the pass rush was there. I could tell the quarterback had to get the ball out a little bit faster than he would like, and also with the run lanes, I told her they crashed the run lanes, so the running back wasn't getting on us in the secondary. So I could tell that D lineman stepped it up today.
Hey, for both of you guys, one, obviously there's a lot of excitement right now. There's also a lot of talk about brick by brick, step by step, a lot of work to do. Is this team, you guys have y'all talked a lot about how far y'all have to go this summer to be where you want to be?
Definitely. I mean, we have a long way to go, you know. But it's good to step to the side, you know, get excited about things like this. You know, we've been working. I feel like this was a relief, you know, this game to get out here and play for everybody. But like I said, this summer we got to go grind. You know, we're nowhere near as we need to be. You know, today was fun, but you know, it was a lot of sloppy plays and a lot of penalties and stuff like that. So we just got to continue. You know, the leadership. Coach Jones is handing the team over. You know, to Coach Lawson and us. You know, the coaches can't coach us. So myself, you know, the leaders and seniors on this team, we got to step up and carry this over to the summer.
Do both of you guys feel better about the leadership than maybe there's earlier times that you've been here? Do you feel like this team has a better core of leadership to do it the right way this summer?
I do.
Yeah, I do too. I feel like it's not just one guy this year. I feel like we have a bunch of different leaders, and like we hold each other accountable. Like if someone's late to a workout, we all get on them. So I feel like we have a bunch more leaders this year.
Juwan, you kind of talked about today being fun. I mean, what was the balance of it today being fun with all the extra stuff going on and going to work and trying to improve?
You know, this was like my fourth spring game. So I mean, I was trying to have as much fun as possible. You know, that was number 8. I only have 7 more games up here. And, you know, I was just trying to soak it in, but, you know, it's still business, you know, between the lines. And, you know, I was trying to have fun with it and still focus at the same time.
Juwan, some people think you and Tiny might be the best pair of offensive tackles in the country this year. What's your reaction to that?
You know, it's a great honor to people be talking about that. You know, we put in a lot of work since we've been here, and we just go out there and work like we're the best. I mean, that's the mindset we take every day. Whatever we're doing, we try to work like we're the best. You know, it's paying off. And, I mean, we're just going to go out there. You know, Tiny, once he gets better, he's been working every day to get better. I feel like this summer we're going to do a lot to get better, and we'll see in the fall.
Brian, you talked a couple weeks ago, and I apologize if you already answered this question, but you talked a couple weeks ago about being 80%. How much more comfortable health-wise do you feel now after today and after a couple weeks?
Yeah, I feel like I was 100% today. It's just like as the game goes on, I feel my knees start to get a little bit stiff. So at the beginning of every practice and stuff, I feel like I'm full speed and everything. It's just trying to keep my leg loose as the game or the practice goes along.
I called him.
One time for one more question.
I called him on the interception. I called him on the pick.
Anything else for Brian or Juwan?